At Hogwarts, we're committed to creating wizards who won't disrupt the order. You are all here in my room because I'm disciplining you in seeing wizards. Now, you can return to society without being a disgrace to the wizarding world. Who will start out? Let's start analyzing our problems as a group. Let's let out these old secrets.
I'm tired. Tired! Tired!
Can someone please see to poor Mr. Pete?
Tired!
Okay,
Pete.
I will have order.
You see, I can't help it. I can't, don't you see? I was born dead, not you. It's been so hard.
Professor Ratchet's detention room is now a factory for the Combine. It's for fixing up mistakes made in the neighborhoods and in the schools and in the churches. When a completed product goes back out into society, all fixed up, good as new, better than new sometimes, it brings joy to the big nurse's heart. But you never know when that one crazy admission will come in and constitute a threat to the whole smoothness of the outfit by making a real hell of a mess.
We discussed Mr. Harding's problem. He had stated that his wife was well endowed in the bosom, and that made him very uneasy. So, would anyone like to touch upon the subject any further? Mr. McMurray?
Touch upon what exactly?
Mr. McMurphy! Silencio! We need to discuss Harding's problems.
What's he think is the matter with him that he can't please a little lady?
Why do you insist
How do
that
you
she
expect
has
to get
never
around if he doesn't answer
been
honestly?
man?
The usual procedure for these group therapy sessions? Bunch of owls at a pecking party? You know who pecks that first peck? It's that old nurse. That's who.
You failed to recognize that what they were doing today was for my own benefit.
The hell with you, buddy. She ain't pecking at your eyes, at your balls, at your ever-loving balls. She's a troll and a buzzard and a ball cutter.
Why, see here, my good friend, Mr. McMurphy. Our Nurse Ratchet is a veritable angel of mercy. And why, just about everyone here knows it. Oh, the troll. The troll. That troll. There's not a man among us who dares say it, but there's no one who is not thinking it. A ball cutter? You underestimate her. My friend McMurphy, I'm not a chicken. I'm a rabbit.
You're no mudblood rabbit.
You see the ears, the wiggle nose, the cute button tail?
You're talking like a crazy man.
Like a crazy man, how astute. Mr. Bibbit, hop around for Mr. McMurphy here, and Mr. Cheswick, show him how fuzzy you are. You too, Mr. McMurphy. For all your cowboy bluster, you're probably just as soft and fuzzy and rabbit-souled as we are.
Yeah, that wham bam, that's what probably makes me a rabbit.
I'm afraid you've raised a point there. You see, we lack the sexual ability to make the grade even as rabbits. We are rabbits sans wham bam.
Shut your mudblood mouth.
Ah, but friend, you may be a wolf.
You ain't as crazy as all this, thinking you're some animal.
No, by God, not me. I'm not any rabbit.
That's the one, Cheswick, and the rest of you. What is there that she can do to you anyway?
Yeah, what?
She can't have you whipped. She can't burn you with hot iron. There's not a thing in the world that she can do.
But you saw what she can do to us in the meeting today.
Today, Azkaban's bells. All I saw today was her asking a couple of questions, and nice, easy questions at that.
But the way she asked.
Well, when she asks one of those questions, why don't you tell her to up and go to Azkaban?
Yeah, tell her to up and go to Azkaban.
She would just come back with, why do you seem so upset by that particular question?
Well, then you tell her to up and go to Azkaban again.
But she always wins, my friend. She always wins.
What I want to know is how many of you are dead sure enough to put a little money on her. I win if I get the best of her.
You cannot escape the Combine. A factory, a machine, Voldemort's order. Of course you won't need to know how to perform magic. There is nothing out there.
Hey, look, that old fool Broom, he slipped off to sleep.
Does anyone else have a problem to bring before the group?
As a matter of fact, ma'am, there does happen to be something. Remember that vote we had a day or so back about magic TV time? About learning defense against the dark arts? Well, today's Friday, and I thought I might just bring it back up again.
Let him vote, why don't you?
Everyone in favor of changing the television time to the afternoon, raise his hand. I count only 20, Mr. McMurphy. I'm afraid the vote is defeated.
Let me talk to them. What about you, buddy? You, Chief, what about you?
The meeting is adjourned.
Woo! 21! The Chief's vote makes it 21!
The meeting is closed.
Why aren't they here yet?
Let her in, Trickle. Let this mad stud at her.
Look, Murphy, wait.
Don't you Mama Murphy me. It's too late to back out now. Let her in, Trickle.
You boggart, McMurphy. Sandy came along. She just up and left that maniac from Beaverton that she married. Isn't that wild?
Great Gryffindor, what a maniac. Woo-wee, Candy Girl, are we in Azkaban?
You're not here. This butterbeer isn't real. None of this exists.
I tried that fire whiskey if there's something to mix with it. Turkle, is there something in the ward to put in it?
What about Wizengod's cough syrup? They give me a little now and then from a half-gallon jug in the potions room.
The supervisor's the only one on nights with the keys to the potion room.
Aw, let's have a try at picking the lock. A little more.
All these things, Billy? Frantic this and pathic that? You don't look like you're all these things.
Well, if we mix it in with a little bit of fire whiskey, I think we'll be all right. Let's go practice some spells. Stupefy.
So did I. You alright? See?
I'm alright. Medicate me and turn me loose again.
Most merciful God, accept these two poor sinners into your arms, and keep the doors ajar for the coming of the rest of us, because you are witnessing the end. This is our last fling. We are doomed henceforth. We shall all of us be hexed at dawn. Miss Umbridge shall line us all against the wall, and where we'll face the terrible maw of a hawthorn wand, which she has sanctioned by the Ministry of Magic. Amen. McMurphy, Sandy, you two fail to realize what has happened here tonight. On Miss Umbridge's ward, the repercussions will be devastating. But I have a plan. I have a plan. We'll tie up Turkle and make it look like McMurphy snuck up behind him, charmed him, and relieved him of his keys. Then broke into the potions room and scattered ingredients around and raised hell with the files just to spite Umbridge. Then unlocked the screen and made his escape.
It sounds like a story from Rita Skeeter. It's so ridiculous it can't help but work.
The girls can drive you to Hogsmeade or Little Surrey or even the Borough if you want.
Why not you guys? Why don't you up and get your robes on and make out with me?
I don't think I'm ready yet, McMurphy.
Then what makes you think I am?
No, you don't understand. I'll be ready in a few weeks. But I want to do it on my own, by myself, right out that front door with all the traditional red tape and complications. I want them to know I was able to do it that way.
Are you, Rondon?
Figure I'm alright. Just, I don't know where I want to go yet. And somebody should stay here a few weeks after you're gone to see that things don't start sliding back.
It was the feeling that the great, deadly, pointing forefinger of society was pointing at me, and the great millions of voices chanting shame, shame, shame. It's society's way of dealing with someone who's different.
I'm different, but it didn't drive me crazy.
No, you're right. It didn't drive you crazy. There's something else that drives people, strong people like you, my friend, down that road.
Yeah? What is it, something else?
It is us. All of us.
Bull. I need a little shut-eye before my big getaway. I'll cut about 6. You can be Bull Goose Looney again, buddy, but what with Randall McMurphy out of the way? I don't know what you could be, Chief. You still got some looking to do. Maybe you can get a job tutoring herbology or something. Anyway, take it easy.
And where do you think you're going, Mr. McMurphy? Crucio! Fluencio! Esperanto!
What's that old troll trying to put on us anyhow? For Dumbledore's sake? That ain't him.
Nothing like him.
Bloody hell, how stupid she think we are?
Sure, they can do things like scars and broken noses, but they can't do that look. There's nothing in the face. Just like one of those old store dummies. Avada Kedavra.
Shut up and go back to sleep.
Christ, she'll know. You realize that, don't you? I'll tell you what, I'll tell her that I saw him moving around after you left, and I'll cover you that up.
Just like that? That's when you opened the front gate and let me out?
No. He showed you how one time, remember?